Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, that's all I wanna do. Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, got a feel for you. Chaka Khan, what you tell me what you wanna do? Do you feel for me the way I feel for you? Chaka Khan, let me tell you what I wanna do. I wanna love you, wanna hug you, wanna squeeze you too. But let me take it in my arm, let me feel you with my charm, Chaka. Cause you know that I'm the one to keep you warm, Chaka. I make it more than just a physical dream. I wanna rock you, Chaka, baby, cause you make me wanna scream. Let me rock it, rock it. Let me rock it, that's all I wanna do. Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, got the feel for you, feel for you.
Thank goodness it's Friday, Jennings County. I'm Alex Short with Darius, and you're watching JCTV News. The game club meets on Monday nights until 6 p.m. See Mr. Schneider in room 225. Everyone should be in their assigned parking spot. If you need a parking pass, see Ms. Davis in the East Wing office. Work permits can no longer be obtained at the high school. You have to get them through your employer. Fall will begin on September 22nd. The book club will be in the library next Thursday. Underclassmen pictures will now be on Tuesday, September 30th. Parent-teacher conferences for the middle school and high school will be next Wednesday and Thursday from 4 to 7 p.m. Fall break will be October 11th through the 15th. Key Club meets every Wednesday after school in the library until 4 p.m. How's our weather looking for the weekend? Here's our 8-day weather forecast from Channel 8 in Indianapolis.
Today is Friday, September 17th. Tonight, late into the evening, it is going to stand at 85. Throughout the weekend, it will be 87 on Saturday, feels like 68, and on Sunday, the high will be 88, featuring the low at 70 in the morning.
Good afternoon, sports fans. The football team will have a home game tonight at 7 p.m. The Panthers will be hosting Madison. In regional action, Columbus North will be hosting number 1 ranked Cathedral. Columbus East will host New Albany, and Seymour will be home to B&L. On Thursday night, the boys tennis team defeated Oldenburg Academy 5-0. Winning were singles players Owen Law, Gage Gasper, and Isaac Leitner. For Owen, it was his 15th straight win. Also winning for the Panthers were the doubles teams of Jacob Vogel, Justin Ramey, Ryan Shook, and Grayson Jackson. The boys soccer team fell to Columbus East 4-1 last night. Ian Sawyer scored the goal. The girls soccer team fell to Silver Creek 6-1. Zoe Eisen scored the goal, and Cheyenne Leslie had 2 saves. The volleyball team knocked off Columbus North in 5 sets on Thursday night. Megan Vogel had 43 assists and 4 aces. Charlie Barlow had 15 kills. The fall homecoming game will be held in 2 weeks when we play Seymour. We are planning to have that game and the homecoming events live on YouTube and cable TV. All sport tickets and fall season tickets are on sale at the athletic office. Student all sports passes are $60, adult prices are $100, and you can attend a single game for $6. On the college level, Indiana will be hosting 8th ranked Cincinnati, and 12th ranked Notre Dame will be home to Purdue. On the national level, the Colts will have a home game on Sunday against the LA Rams. Here's a look at tonight's sporting events. The football team will be hosting Madison. You can listen to that game here on our school channel at WJCP Radio. On Saturday, the cross-country teams will be home for the Ray Gherkin Invitational. The volleyball team will be at LHS. The freshman football team is at Madison. Boys soccer is at Hauser, and the girls soccer team is at Madison. This is the latest in sports. Now back over to the news deck.
It's Friday and time for another movie trailer. Here's a romantic movie from England that opens this weekend.
Wouldn't have hurt to have put him on a lead. Henry!
We're friends now.
Are you always here?
Yeah, usually this time. I'm here on the fields. Come on, I'll show you. Okay if we walk with you?
It's a free country.
Sign here, please.
Sure want this letter. Chase me for rent. This is our 12th walk together.
You've been counting. I was scared to death of Tilly. You too, if it comes to that.
And now?
I'm only scared of you.
You can't make me homeless.
We've given you 2 warnings and you keep falling further behind.
I'm doing my best. I need you to meet someone.
I know you're lonely. It's not right, Dad. It's got to stop.
You lied to me the whole time. Every bloody walk we went on.
I'm sorry, Tilly. It's not you.
I met a man. We had the chance of something.
Uno, dos, tres.
He blew it.
Don't forgive myself.
Good. Romantic. Not sure I'm ready for that.
No pressure.
Oh, come on, you great lunk. Let's go for a walk.
Where's your favourite place in the world?
I haven't found it yet.
From the History Channel, here is This Day in History.
Here's a look at this day in history. September 17th.
In 1787, delegates signed the new U.S. Constitution at the close of the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. Today in 1939, the Soviets invaded Poland. Germany had already attacked from the west. The two nations had signed the Non-Aggression Pact, which had a secret clause allowing the Soviets to eat up the eastern portion of Poland. In 1994, Heather Whitestone became the first deaf woman to wear the Miss America crown. And on this day in 1862, the bloodiest one-day battle in American history took place. Robert E. Lee's army fought the Union Army to a standstill at Antietam Creek in Maryland. By nightfall, nearly 4,000 soldiers were dead, and Lee retreated. And that's this day in history.
Let's see what is making news on the internet.
642. New this morning, the Indianapolis Fire Department has several families within its ranks, but none have quite a streak like the Gregorys.
Stephen, who graduated last week, becomes a fourth-generation firefighter in his family. John joins us live from the firehouse, where he actually just had his first shift. What a cool history here for all this entire family, John.
So cool, Julia. Not only was it the building where Stephen had his first shift last week, this is the building where his dad and grandpa both had their first shifts. A different building back then, though, but this is Fire Station 3. And as far as the IFD and as far as the Gregorys know, there's never been a family with 4 generations of Indianapolis firefighters until the Gregorys. It's his first day on the new job.
You definitely need to check out your equipment, make sure you know where everything is.
But it's not even close to his first time in a firehouse.
I feel like I was raised by firefighters.
That's fire department.
That's because he was. Stephen Gregory's a 4th-generation Indianapolis firefighter.
My great-grandpa got on in 1907, went regular in 1909. My grandpa got on in 1955. And then my dad joined in 1995.
Then Stephen joined last week. Dad and Grandpa, who was a firefighter 49 years, were at graduation.
My father was still alive. He would think that's the greatest thing in the world because this was his life.
That was Charles, the first Gregory in the Indianapolis Fire Department.
I went with him everywhere. I grew up the fire department. I was probably every day of my life I was a fireman.
And last week, Stephen was handed something his great-grandfather was given over 114 years ago.
I'm glad that I got to pass on our badge number, and he's going to carry it for 32 years of his life. You know, and if he has children and one of them wants to come on the fire department, then the kids comes on before he retires, he has to give up that badge number.
Is that a rule now?
That's part of the deal.
Yeah, that's the rule.
I think my dad probably maybe a little sore that he had to give up his badge number, but I think he's really proud that it's going to be passed down, and he told me when he pinned it on me to wear it with pride, and I definitely plan on doing that.
He'll start his career at a firehouse. His grandpa and dad started their career.
I've heard a lot of stories about my dad. One of the things that he told me coming on, which actually one of my lead instructors told him, was all the stories you hear about me,
just assume they're all true.
Fighting fires is in this family's blood.
Two main functions of a fire service are protect life and property.
That's it. And that's what you get paid to do.
This day, just day one for Stephen as he continues the Gregory tradition.
I knew this was my dream job, this was my end goal, so to be a part of that is something that I just think is, you know, unbelievable to me. I just can't believe I'm here.
Yeah, such an incredible family with tons and tons of stories, tons of history, over a century of history with the Indianapolis Fire Department. I wish I could have shared some of those stories John Sr. had. It seems like if you've heard of a fire that's happened in Indianapolis over the last century, it's a good chance a Gregory was on that one, guys.
They are heroes, but I also want to, you want to share those stories, but some stories in the firehouse can't be shared, so there you go, but they are certainly...
That is true, yeah.
But they are heroes. Great job, John. Great story with that amazing family. Thank you so much.
I like getting my hands dirty and changing parts out for new ones and trying to figure out what's wrong with something and making it run. Our teacher is great. He helps us out with finding parts and what's where in here, and he helps us out with a lot of other issues too. If we're having a bad day, he'll help us out. So with this program, you can get dual credits through Vincennes University. You can also become an ASE certified mechanic. Year 1 students take an entry-level ASE certification, and then we take the rest of them in their second year. I encourage you to come to the Career Center and learn diesel technologies and many of the other classes that we take, because they are genuine classes and they teach you a lot here. They show you what the book theory is, then they take you in the shop and say, this is how it's really done.
The reason why I took automotive is because it helped you with life skills in general, and having a great teacher to help me through any kind of question that I have. We usually tend to stay pretty busy pretty often. We have 9 lifts, 2 alignment racks. We have a tire changer and a tire balancer. Everything from oil changes to alignments to changing out tie rods. We have a chance to get the ASE certification, and you also get dual credit through Ivy Tech. Be working with a bunch of different kids from a bunch of different schools. Get together, work together, help each other throughout the whole entire experience that you have at the Career Center.
Hear the drums echoing tonight, and she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never The wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, as sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become.